Yeah, we're almost done. So we're in the middle of the COVID crisis and we have to say something about that. So what would you tell change makers, innovation leaders during these hard times? What would you tell them?
So again, I'm sure you heard this answer from everybody, right? That innovation comes from necessity.
Right.
And I'm sure everybody said that, but it's true. Innovation comes from necessity. And I think, and I'm sure I'm not saying anything new, but the situation is just expedited a lot of processes that were in the making anyway. And I think it's just a matter, when you do look at the future and want to plan for the future, you do have to be very sensitive to signals, right? And to create some sort of like internal intelligence about signals that are happening around that. Usually when you have a very abruptive situation like we're having now, it's called a wild card in trend reports. People are like, whoa, where did this came from? Everything is upside down. The world have just changed 100. Usually, if you listen closely, the signs were already there. Either scholars talked about it, either very innovative leaders talked about this. There is this very famous 15-minute
Bill
from
Gates.
2015, Bill Gates, right? That he was not
Yeah.
talking specifically about the COVID, but he was talking about the pandemic and how we're not prepared as society to deal with it.
Right.
So usually wildcards had signals. We chose for any reasons, political, social, economic reasons, to ignore them.
Yeah.
So I would say for an innovation leader is really listen to the signals. Listen to the signals that will affect your business and your company and your mission first and foremost, right? We cannot have an eye for everything that's happening in the world and be responsible for that. And yes, we will have wild cards, but there are trends and cycles and early signs that we can really, really keep an eye when it's concerning our brand, our company, our mission. Again, I'm not asking everybody to be a Bill Gates and know everything about everything. But if you work in the mobility industry, learn about that. Keep your internal kind of weekly aggregation of information and synthesis and share it once a month. Have someone in the office do it. It can be a young employee. Have a discussion about that. Really, really understand that a time like this was in the making. It just happened quicker. And there is a lot of issues that are emerging at this moment. Definitely social issues and economic issues and political issues, and a lot in the biotech scene. And if you are an innovative leader at heart and you do believe that society can benefit from innovation, it's not just for the bottom line, because we're not here for that. Look around. I think the space is like,
Yeah, you're right.
It's
I totally agree that this is like so many new opportunities, so many new things, so many unsatisfied needs that you should address or could address.
like
is like
all over the place. Just look around, but that really connects back to why you're even bothering with innovation. Is it just to make money? Okay, so you will have a lot of dead ends. But if you are listening to the cues and answering unmet needs that we have now, like never before, this is like prime time for innovation. So
right.
good for
I
you, all
totally agree.
innovation leaders.